So like at this point, my role as far as like sales, it's more like brand building for me. And then I have, like I said, the support with like Joyce right now. She's on the phone. She's on Espresso. She's dialing right now. We're doing a circle prospecting because we just put two properties up for sale today. So we're calling all the neighbors, and Espresso has really allowed us to be able to take the data from like one place, because I had like Red X and all these other ones, and I haven't found anything as good as Espresso.
Hi, I'm Noel with today's Brew, where top producing real estate agents share their tips and tricks on taking more listings, making more money, and having fun doing it. On today's episode, we welcome Arthur Solomon. Arthur, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you, Noel.
Thank you for taking the time to come on today. Please tell everyone about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Arthur Solomon. I am here in Springfield, Ohio, originally from Russia, and we moved here. My family immigrated here in 2001 to the United States, and I've been in Ohio ever since 2003. Went to Wittenberg University, started doing real estate, bought my first house, did some house hacking in 2009, got my license 10 years ago in 2014, and now we do investments. We buy properties cash. We're looking for apartment complex storage units. We have a real estate sales team here in Northampton, the metropolis of Northampton. So we do well, and we have a growing network of people. We just bought a little spot in Miami, so we're just trying to expand and grow and become 1% better every single day.
I love it. I love it. So question, when you started 10 years ago, did you start full-time or did you start part-time and kind of transition into full-time?
I was already a full-time investor at that point, so it was easy to do the full-time on the real estate investment side and the real estate sales side, because they work so well hand in hand. Mm-hmm. So I did all. I don't do anything halfway done. I go all in. So I went all in on the real estate side of things, and been the best decision I've made. I went to school to be a dentist, so I'm so glad I'm not a dentist.
That's a big change.
Yeah, things have just worked out that way.
Very big change. Why did you make that change?
Well, I went to Wittenberg for 5 years, got a double major. Then I interned. I did a lot of interning just to see that was the right thing for me. And after doing all these intern positions, I figured out that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to come to the office every single day, do the exact same monotonous task. I wanted to be out of the office. I wanted to have more freedom. And it's a very, very structured kind of a position that relies on you being there. Like I can't replicate that out. I can't have somebody else come help me out to pull a tooth or something like that, or do a root canal. So real estate gave me that flexibility to meet new people, share stories, and help them get the results, getting their property sold, or if someone died, or, you got a terrible tenant. And then I feel fulfilled in the role that I'm in.
It's definitely never a dull moment. There's always some kind of action going on, even on a boring day. It's never really boring. So are you a lead team member? Do you work with buyers, or are you predominantly listings?
Yeah, I have a sales team. We have 4 of us, including myself, and we have an operations manager, Joyce Webb, and I've got Tim Sisler, Matt Taylor, myself, and my wife Cassandra. We're all together. As far as me working with buyers, I do work with buyers sometimes on more commercial side of things. I do have a very healthy sales team, so I rely on those guys a lot, and we'll just split the deal or whatever. If I bring the deal in, we'll share that deal. So, and we've already capped out with Coldwell Banker, so it makes it nice that now we're able to keep more money in our pocket. I'm not sure who you're with, but I'm with Coldwell Banker here, and we're actually looking to partner with some other agents in our market that are not part of Coldwell Banker now, but that want to come in, that want to have a structure, that want to have operations behind them for the support and the marketing team and the videos and the production. If they don't want to try to do everything themselves, that's the benefit of working with a team. So we're actively looking for agents right now to join our team.
Okay. Well, yeah, that it's a great accountability. Speaking of that, what is your daily schedule? What is it structured like?
So we have a morning meeting where we go over deals, we go over the pendings. We use Monday.com to stay so operations wise, me and Joyce, I know what she's got going on. I know what I've got going on. So usually we do our office meeting 9 o'clock, start dialing in the phones about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Usually do that up until about lunchtime. Usually, sometimes we'll have a business meeting, take a client out for lunch. I've got kids, so I'm not here until 6 o'clock. When I first got into business, I would be in the office first. I was the first one in, last one out. Now with kids, things changed a little bit. So I mostly stay on the phone, do a lot of social media stuff, and usually work till in the office till about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Majority of my stuff is just on the phone, stuff like that. That's why I got the headset, and just making as many connections as possible, calling people, wishing them a happy birthday, structuring fundraisers, auctions. So like at this point, my role as far as like sales, it's more like brand building for me. And then I have, like I said, the support with like Joyce right now. She's on the phone. She's on Espresso. She's dialing right now. We're doing a circle prospecting because we just put two properties up for sale today. So we're calling all the neighbors, and Espresso has really allowed us to be able to take the data from like one place, because I had like Red X and all these other ones, and I haven't found anything as good as Espresso. And I've been with Espresso, I don't know, 6-7 years or something now. So to where I can call all the neighbors and say, hey, we just bought this house. Did you see it? They're like, oh, it was a beater. It was like totally jacked up. And now you guys did a great job on it. Like, thanks for letting me know. Like, well, do you have any friends and family that's moving to the area? I don't, but thanks for thinking of me. How'd you get my phone number? And you just build a connection naturally that way. So it's really been a great tool. So
we love hearing that. How did Espresso elevate your business versus prior to using them and using other Red X? Can you say that it grew your business?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I first got started, I don't have any family or like some friends here, but I don't have they never like brought me business. So a lot of my business was for sale by owners, expired listing for rent by owner, things of that nature. So I would go in, scrub the data, people try to find their cell phone number. It's just a tedious process. But now with Espresso, like it's literally saved me so much time. I can do a circle prospecting. Here's the range. Here's the radius. It auto populates it. I get free 750 contacts or whatever that my plan allows. And yeah, I mean, it's allowed us to use and leverage technology. And we've had several of those programs where they give you the data, but it's not very good data. And so that's what I found with Espresso is it's much better data.
I love it. I love it. So how many contacts are you making a day to hit listing appointments for the week? And what are your goals for your listing appointments weekly?
Well, I'd like to go on 5 appointments every single week, listing appointments. I'd like to get 3 a day. I just set one yesterday. Today I've been on podcast all day, so I haven't had a chance. But yeah, 5. If I can do 5 a week, that'd be great. We list about.
So how many of those are you securing?
I don't usually go unless I know that it's going to be. So I verify them, pre-qualify them, call them ahead of time, make sure that if what I say makes sense and you feel confident and comfortable that we can get your property sold, that you're ready to go. Like I'm not pulling up just to show up and see the house. So I usually. And I share those with my team as well. So a lot of them, my team will go on. I'll set it up, and basically they either close it down or we pass on it because we give them a couple options. So I have an auctioneer on my team, Tim Sisler. So he does property auctions. So we offer a couple different things. The unique proposition is if someone decides to work with our team, we can buy the property cash. We can get creative, like we can list the property or we can auction the property. So we just give them those options and see what works the best for them. And people like to have options. I'm
going to guess that you have a coach and maybe use scripts. Is that right?
I have several coaches. I have Coach Jason Critchfield. He's out of Utah. He is licensed as a real estate sales team. Mark Evans, DM. He's my business coach. I'm in the Mastermind group. Matt Larson is one of my wholesaling coaches. He's a great. And then Josh and Tiffany High out of Columbus. We're in their program for the small group and results driven. So I've always had a coach ever since I got in the business, even though I had very, very little money. If you look at the best of the best, if you look at Tiger Woods, he's got multiple coaches. Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan, they all have multiple coaches. So I don't want to recreate the wheel. I just want them to be like, okay, I've been here, done that. Here's what you need to do. Here's the roadmap. Copycat
method, right?
Absolutely.
It works. So just why not do it? How many transactions will you do this year?
About 155.
Holy moly. That's amazing. That's incredible. And that's with your team of 4.
Yes.
Okay. What is the market like up there? What are your average transactions looking like?
As far as market here in Springfield, the average sales price is about $165,000. It's a very affordable market. We have a lot of older inventory, a lot of homes built in 1870s, 1880s, 1890s. We have some historical homes. We have a lot of new subdivisions being built right now as well. So that average price is going to go up because we have the newer houses, which we really haven't had a lot of new construction since like the late 90s. There was a subdivision built and everything kind of paused. But like in the last couple of years, we've had a tremendous amount of growth as far as new builds are concerned. So that price is bound to go up. And we're getting a lot of people from Columbus and from even some state of New York. We've had some California people coming over and buying properties for cash, making it more competitive. So therefore, it's squeezing some of those buyers that are maybe in Columbus and they don't mind, the 45-minute drive over to Springfield. So we're getting a lot of those buyers as well. So it's a pretty cool. And then we've got the biggest employer in the state of Ohio, which is Wright Pat Air Force Base. It's about 25 minutes away. So we've got a nice mix of different types of people, military and relocations and things of that nature.
Yeah, and you have a lot going on, it sounds like. But how many of these properties that you are doing, like, so your 150 deals, how many of these are investment properties that you have gone and purchased and then flipped and sold?
This year, probably about 50.
Okay.
We're on track to do maybe 60 actually this year. And we'll do some assignments, not assignments, but like a double close where we have a property that we've purchased or we're getting ready to purchase. And then, I work with a lot of investors as well. So people that come in and do exactly what we do, they fix properties up. So you call them and say, hey, I've got a property. Maybe we bought too many. I think we bought over 10. So sometimes we just don't have the contractors and we've got to pay money on it or other people money, hard money. So sometimes we just move some of these properties off to some other end buyers. So most of the stuff we rehab, we'll probably rehab 40 and then the rest we'll do something else with, keep as rental properties or whatever.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you're pretty confident and you don't have any problems getting on the phone every day. But if you were having a little bit of a mind block, or for agents out there that aren't as confident as you are, what's some advice that you could offer them?
The way I got confident is by actually being uncomfortable through different situations and getting the no all the time. So I don't have a problem with people telling me no. It just means like next, like, and every time I hear that, I just want to get to the next call. Like, thanks for not wasting my time and like dragging me out. So getting on the phone, actually making the calls, getting uncomfortable, and then eventually you just get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Growth. That's what I tell everybody. I'm like, well, if you're uncomfortable, you're doing the right thing. You're moving in the right direction. Is it safe to say that you're a driver personality?
Very much so. Yeah. I'm a very strong DNS personality.
Yeah, no, I could tell right away. It even like rubs off on me a little bit, even just listening to you and talking to you. It's very energetic and it's very go. So it's probably fantastic for you. I think you were working in a room with other people. You guys make your calls at the same time.
We do, yeah.
Build off of each other's energy. Well, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it. I know you have a very busy schedule and it means a lot to us that you support our company and refer us to people, and best of luck for the rest of the year.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much for having me on.